Good afternoon from Chicago. I'm Destiny Domzowski, a team member for the Carry the Load Midwest Relay, and I want to welcome you all to this virtual rally with JPMorgan Chase. Thank you for joining us today as we gather virtually to remember sacrifices made by those who defend our freedom. After our rally, join the mission by carrying it anywhere with your friends and family. Together, we carry the load. To begin the virtual rally, would you please join us for our national anthem performed today by Navy veteran and spouse Audri Beugelsdijk with our nonprofit partner, TAPS.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Audrey. Next, please welcome Rob Matles with JPMorgan Chase.
Good afternoon, everyone. Carry the Load is an organization that mission in life is to honor and remember our nation's heroes by connecting all of us to the sacrifices that they've made by their military service or their actions in first responding events. As an Air Force veteran, I'm honored to have the privilege of being part of such a meaningful activity that hits near and dear to my heart. I'm proud to work for a veteran-friendly company like JPMorgan Chase, who has hired close to 10,000 veterans and committed more than $45 million in grants and sponsorships to military service organizations and initiatives since 2011. It gives us great joy and great meaning in partnering with for organizations like Carry the Load, and I believe this is our 7th year in doing so. Today is about honoring our children, significant others, our brothers and sisters, our parents, our grandparents, our uncles and aunts, and our friends who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. This year, I'm carrying the load for Air Force Captain David I. Lyon, who lost his life at the age of 28 years old on December 27th, 2013, in Kabul, Afghanistan, from wounds caused by an improvised explosive device. David comes from Sandpoint, Idaho, which is very close to my hometown of Spokane, Washington. He was a logistics officer. My father was a logistics officer. And the age that he passed away, I was a captain in the United States Air Force. He met his wife, Diana Lyon, while attending the Air Force Academy together. They're both on the track and field team. Both of them became captains and were deployed in different parts of Afghanistan at the same time, but were able to spend Christmas together in 2013. 2 days later, he was killed by a suicide bomber in a car. She got to fly back with him and said, it was an honor and a blessing to be with him all the way home. It's an honor and blessing for me to carry the load today for both of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob, for doing your part to support America's heroes. We are joined today by Colin Anderson, Marketing Director for our nonprofit partner, Adaptive Training Foundation, and Phil Quintana, United States Marine Corps retired and ATF Class 8 athlete. Colin?
Hey everybody, my name's Colin. Again, I'm with the Adaptive Training Foundation, where we empower our wounded and disabled veterans to redefine their lives post-traumatic injuries. We really just provide hope through movement and healing. And the gym floor is a way for us as an entry point to sort of go back to that physicality that our veterans are so used to having and tapping into. And it really helps us reach them on the more important level of what's going on between the ears, to help them redefine their lives, look at themselves as a whole individual, not look at themselves as being broken, but someone that's empowered to go beyond their disability and use it as their superpower to serve those around them and those like them. Carry the Load has been a huge partner of ours, incredible support system. We've been walking with them since 2014, since our foundation was founded. And one of the greatest memories that I had was walking with this man who's joined me today, Phillip Quintana, where the two of us spent all night trying to get through those 7 miles. Q was blown up in Afghanistan. He'll tell you a little bit more about his story. As a above knee amputee, and just making it through those 7 miles is my way and of carrying the load for those brothers that served to protect us and to protect me. I have 3 generations of servicemen in my family, but never had the privilege to. So being able to serve those that did serve brings me all the joy in the world. And Q, would love to hear a little bit more about your story if you want to let them all know.
Yes. So hey guys, my name is Phil Quintana. I just go by Q. I was in the Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps, 3 years. I was a heavy machine gunner and got blown up and out of the top of the truck turret. I was messed up, broke my lower back, leg was amputated, spine, all that. So anyways, I'm like Colin said, I've been with ATF, or Adaptive Training Foundation. My first class was 2016, Class 8. And I got hooked. I got hooked to the people in the atmosphere and how these people were just there for you. They didn't know you, you're just strangers, but they're there for you. These people, they were like me. They didn't judge, they didn't judge you. And they just wanted to help you get better and find that way mentally and physically to better yourself again. So I started out as an athlete, Class 8 with the Adaptive Training Foundation. And then I felt as if my calling, it really was to help amputees learn how to walk and run or do really whatever they wanted to do. So now really in this point in my journey, I was an assistant trainer for about 2 years or so. And now I'm on my own, and I'm volunteer training, I'm being a volunteer trainer and for amputees for the last year. And Carry the Load. So Carry the Load, really, it means a lot to me. It means, the reason why it means so much to me is because our friends they've passed away, either killed, murdered, or by their own hand. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is just a place where we all get together and get our grief out, or share our stories with just those complete strangers next to you while you walk. You can hear their stories, they hear yours, and you get to remember and see how many lives that one person has just touched, how they are so incredibly missed by not only you, but other people. My first experience also was when one of our buddies who had passed away, Carry the Load, it gave not only me, but others an outlet to grieve and to share our stories about him and his life and what he has created and his legacy for everybody. And it's just, you get to be actively present with another person, another human being. And that's really what I like. It's the people, the stories, just the love you feel from it. It's so incredible. And it's just not so lonely when you're out there walking with people. It's great. It gets your heart.
Once again, thank you all for sharing why you carry the load today. And thank you for joining us today virtually. We invite everyone to come out and join the relay as it passes through your city or town, or just go out and walk in your own community by carrying it anywhere. Register and donate today by going to carrytheload.org/register. We'll see you down the road. Who are you carrying?